Well, hello fellow truckers, hello friends of the Northern Entertainment, to another episode of American Truck Simulator Convoy. Yeah, well, I don't know how much of a convoy episode that's gonna be today, to be honest with you, but we are here on our way into Boise. We are going to pick up, I do believe we got dispatched out for some palleted dog food that we're gonna... Oh, there's a cop. Better slow her down, buddy. But yeah, we're dispatched out to, or we got our dispatch for a load of palleted dog food that has to go to Nampa. And I'm not sure if they can figure out life here, so we're just gonna slow her down. So this is a open convoy session, so I don't know if anybody will join, who will join. This is all kind of up in the air. We are on board, of course, of my relatively new W900 heavy 41 rear end and a C15 King of the Hill 615 cat. And yeah, nice little truck. Don't mind it at all. Hope the state trooper here. Is it state trooper? Yeah, it's Oregon state trooper. Oregon. What am I saying here? And of course, with a truck spec this heavy, we haul Super B trailers. Super B grain hoppers. Alright, so we're just gonna go here into the farmer's barn. And we'll see where they want us to load. Looks like it's going to be back there, so I have to find my way around here. I've never been in this yard, to be honest. I can see there's a bunch of intermodals sitting around. Better not hit those good old pallets back there. That would be rather sad. You know what I would love to see, and I know it's probably never gonna happen, but what I would love to see is that even though you can't see when you load the truck up. Oh, okay, I see. They want us to load this way. Well, that's gonna be interesting now. Okay, so we're gonna go here through this. I think we can turn it around. Super Bs are fairly forgiving. Oh yeah, we have enough room here on this beautiful place here to turn around. Just gonna go here a little bit on the gravel. There you go. Easy peasy. Yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Is after all, well, at least at the time of the release, it will be Thursday afternoon. Which means the weekend is almost upon us. I hope that you have a fantastic weekend. Let me know in the comments below what your plans are for this weekend. I can tell you my plans. I'm gonna take care of my taters that I planted last week. Make sure that they are doing all well. And the carrots. Okay, let's get quickly loaded here. There we are. And then I'm gonna make more content for you guys. Videos, streams, all that good stuff. So it's gonna be a good day. Let me also know in the comments below what you think of the cameras, because I know it's not an ideal setup just yet, but I'm slowly but surely getting there. So one thing, yeah, no, go. Come on, dude. I'm stopping. Don't be like that. Oh, for those of you that are wondering, yes, I am floating gears. And yes, I know there's two schools of thought, double clutching or floating gears. I learned floating gears from the get-go, and that's what I'm doing. I did that for many, many years, and I always, or never had problems with it, I should say. And so that's what I'm doing. And if you learned it different and you want a double clutch, be my guest. It's just one problem I noticed is when you drive American truck sim, like just speaking about simulators. But if you drive American truck sim for so long and then you go back to Euro truck, oh boy, is it ever a change not using a clutch if you drive something old that actually needs clutch to be shifted. Now keep in mind, most of the trucks in Europe these days, and to be honest with you, more and more trucks here in North America as well, Canada as well as in the States, are becoming these days automatic trucks. So I'm afraid that the breed of the guys that can shift an 18 gear, yeah, that's a dying breed. That's gonna be interesting anyway, if you think about it. It's gonna be really interesting to see where the industry will be heading. I mean, with so many different autonomous trucks right now in testing phase, like, I'm not even talking about Tesla and those. I'm talking about the Freightliners and the Peterbilts and the Kenworths of this world that are all having their own little systems that they're testing right now. Mercedes, for example, Mercedes/Freightliner, they are testing right now a system that they call Freight Train, or at least that's the working title that I heard last time about it. And what that is basically the first truck in the convoy is driven, like normally driven, and the other trucks will have drivers on board, but they pretty much, they hook up into the system of the truck ahead of them, and based on that, they just gonna follow the leader, and because they are pretty much getting the information real time from the front truck, they can drive a lot closer. And the idea behind it, and it's tested in Europe actually, the idea behind it is that if you can... Okay, I'm coming over here, buddy. No, I'm not coming over here, sorry. That's why I was over here, because this lane is gonna end here right away. But yeah, with that happening, they figure that they can lessen the distance between the single trucks, and if you can do that with, let's say, 100 trucks, then you save a kilometer or something like that. At least that's the idea behind it. I don't know how viable it really will be. I think it's more of a novelty, or of a, yeah, if you will, of a test platform for future technology in that case. Oh, looky here, wonderful. That doesn't look so good, does it? Man, I am looking really forward to seeing mods in Ats Convoy. I bet you any money somebody just joined. Oh, also, just so you guys know, there was an update. This is experimental beta 141.0.28 Sierra. Now, to be honest with you, this was an update that I was not aware of up until I started recording, so I can't even tell you what happened, what changed. The only thing that I can tell you already that changed is it actually saves the information now that you put in for your convoy, so you don't have to every time type everything, your server name and your password and all that good stuff. You don't have to type that in anew, so that's really nice. Mountain Home, exit 95. And here we are. Yeah, it's starting to get quite a bit of traffic here too, I noticed. Which is cool. And that again just makes my point about, you know, about having multiplayer with AI traffic. There is just, even if there's nobody right now in my session, which to be honest with you, I don't know if there is or not. But even if there is absolutely nobody, it never feels empty. You never feel lonely because, yeah, you have this whole world of AI traffic that's around you and that's causing all kinds of mayhem, and by that makes it interesting to drive. Howdy, howdy, ho. I'm coming over here, buddy. Better scooch on over. The selfie stick. There is, I don't know if you guys noticed that, but there must be new pedestrians, because there are some that I never noticed before. Like, for example, there are a couple of pets that run around. What is this? Is that a wiener? Dun dun dun. The walking wiener. Really? Wow, dude, you couldn't pay me enough. Nice beat. Although I'm not a big fan of no, I'm not a big fan. I can't believe there was a wiener walking by. I'm not the biggest of fans of day cabs, to be honest with you. It's just, I don't know. I prefer sleepers. It's just what I do. But speaking of day cab heaven here. Yeah, it's gonna be a moment before we are getting out of here, I think. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, look at that. Thanks, my dude. All right. Yeah, it's 35 here. But I don't test my luck. Yeah, we gotta turn up there, so I might as well. Is that already my turn? No, I think it's the one after that is where I have to turn, so. But I want to get over already. What is happening? For a second there I thought I was rolling ahead, but they were all rolling back. No, ow. Okay, I don't know what's going on. But since he is losing his mind, we're just gonna back on up here and get the heck out of here. Oh, I'm thinking that he was a little bit fast and the guy ahead of him couldn't stop in time anymore, and that's how that happened. Yep, there you go. That's exactly what happened. Well, don't mind me, fellas. Don't mind me, fellas. Elko, Nevada. Oh, Ganimani got one. Oh no, it's a crash. Yeah, I see you. Thank you. Oh, into the concrete barrier. In your face! One could say. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to having, you know, not even big truck modifications necessarily, but having little quality of life mods like the mirror FOV. Like, oh, I don't know. There's so many, like sound improvements. You know, the whole works with the air brake sounds and stuff like that. I'm really looking forward to that. Alright. Well, we're coming down the mountain when she comes. Ah, 55 is okay. Well, 55 is okay. 60 might be a little bit fast for those corners. So we're not gonna push the limit too far, even though we can technically go 65 here. But you know what? Going like 5 under speed limit also saves a lot of fuel. And especially with the Super B. Fuel savings really matter a lot, because heaven forbid you use 5 liters more fuel hauling, well, what are we hauling? I think 18 tons, so 36,000 pounds. Roughly. Uh-oh. Hold on here. Alright, well. Here we are, sitting at the dock of the bay. Yeah, these traffic lights are becoming more and more common, I noticed here too. Like, in a couple of years ago, you wouldn't see those traffic lights anywhere in North America at all. It was always the question, oh, are they real? Because most of the traffic control that was done was actually done with black persons. But I noticed lately, all the construction sites around here too, that there's a ton of flag persons getting replaced by actual traffic lights. I mean, it's not so much on those moving construction sites, you know, where they, let's say, they redo a whole bunch of street markings and stuff like that. You still have flag persons there, and it does make sense because they are a lot easier to move than a traffic light. But if you have construction sites that are more permanent, like where they replace a bridge or where they have to fix the whole stretch of road, where you know that, yeah, they're gonna be in place for X amount of days, weeks, maybe months, who knows, depending on the scope, then I think it makes absolute sense to replace them with those traffic lights, because you don't want necessarily people standing there all night long, right? Oh, look. Okay. I was about to say, if you like your little van and you don't want it to be a minivan, you might want to consider slowing down here. Somebody didn't have a good day there. Elko, here we come. With our Super B train. Now, I had somebody ask me the other day, hey, what's the difference between a B train and a Super B? Well, a Super B and a B is fairly easy. B train has 2 axles on the bridge, whereas a Super B has 3 axles. The only difference is that they can haul more. And then you have also something that is called a backwards B train, where you have the longer trailer in the back and the shorter trailer in the front. They are really interesting trailers. The only one where I can think of right off the bat where you have these is normally on construction sites, where you have those mid dumps. Ah, it's interesting. Truck has to work a little bit here. How are we looking on the fuelio? The fuel is half empty or half full, depending on how you want to look at it. And 55. Oh, another construction site. Will we make it? Looks like it. It sure looks like it. Ah, it's quite a bit of traffic though. And what's this here? The river. Doesn't look like a river no more, does it? The river bed. Oh, I guess there's a little bit of water in it. More like a creek. Look at that bridge though. Wonder what he has on board there with a toxic placard. Now that is something that I sure hope that that they're gonna take another look at, some of the placarding on trucks just makes me cringe still. Yeah. Maybe because for the last, 10 years, I every day my life was dangerous goods and the all the regulations that go with it. Man, the sights that you see in this is just, I mean, just look at this game. And how far it came from where we were not even 3 years ago. I'm okay with waiting a little bit longer for the DLCs to be released, if that means that we get high quality content. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Wyoming. Wyoming is gonna be interesting, and then of course later this year we're gonna have Texas, and that is really going to be, yeah, it's gonna be something else. If you think about the size of Texas. And then I wonder what's coming after that. If you guys have any ideas, then leave me a comment below, because I'm curious what you think might come next. I really am. Those little vans, they are cute though. The ones with you know, the old school ones with the 3 windows in the back. I think GMC. Yeah. That dude flew way too fast past the cop as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, you come around the corner, you never know what you will find. I mean, here not so much, because there is not much in terms of a mountain beside you, but especially when you drive like in the Rockies and stuff like that, and you drive around the corners, there is sometimes you feel a little bit, especially at night, and let's say fog or snow or stuff like that, you never know what's around that next corner, and you always kind of, you have ready to bring the truck to a stop at any given point in time, because, yeah, like I said, you never know what's around the next corner and how fast you have to come to a stop. Tango 70 here. Let them truckers roll 10-4. I mean, I might not go 70, I might go 65, but hey, why not? You know, people always ask me, hey, what do you think is the most important part in your whole setup that you have here? And to be honest with you, many might think wheel, but for me, by now, it's like, you can make do without a wheel. I have a really hard time though to make do without track IR. It's amazing how that really became an essential part of any simulator setup. Like, be that now flight, be that bus. Or any of the like. Oh, by the way, if you really want to make yourself friends, then always Jake like a madman in residential areas, especially at night. People will absolutely love you for it. I might be kidding, by the way. So, Wallbird apparently gets now their dog food, their pelleted dog food, in bulk. Because that is where we are going. Isn't that something? I guess we're just gonna park where they tell us to here, and I'm gonna get the paperwork done, and then I say thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little trip down to Elko. I don't know why I said Nampa in the beginning. It's Elko, not Nampa. Oh, because initially I wanted to grab some potatoes for Nampa. That didn't work out so well. Anyways, I do hope you guys enjoyed the drive, and you join me again next time when we're back in ATS. Until then, this is the Northern Alex signing off. Thank you so much for watching. God bless.